Hey, what is up everyone? Today we're going to be talking about a special topic, and that is acne and diet. I never knew this would affect me so personally, but after doing a lot of research on acne, on diet, on certain foods, and what they can do to your hormones, I basically kind of figured out what kind of caused me my acne. So today we're going to be talking about the essential foods you should stay away from, some foods maybe you should eat, and then an overall skincare process that you should follow. Many of you might not know or do know that I took Accutane 2 times. I probably didn't need to take it the second time because of what I'm going to talk about now, because of my diet. Basically what happened is that I took Accutane the first time for about 5 months. I went off it. I was on and off on antibiotics for a long time because every time I went off those antibiotics, the acne would come back. And I never once thought of, well, I did think about my diet here and there, but I remember I asked my dermatologist, hey, I read about diet affecting acne, is that true? And she says, no, like milk and dairy, no, you can eat that. Like, that doesn't affect your acne at all. You guys haven't noticed, I grew a little bit of facial hair. This is basically what happens when you don't shave for 2 days and you don't really comb your hair as well, but I had to change, well, I had to do this video all over again because my dogs actually were barking and squeaking with their toy. I'll actually show you this little clip. It's kind of funny of them barking and playing with the toy. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be getting into an interesting topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time because it has affected me for so long, and I can finally share it with you guys, my knowledge, and this is what I've learned so far. See, at the time it was really annoying, but now when I look back on it, I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. But back to the topic. So the last time I was talking to you guys, I was basically talking about diet and Accutane, and with how I realized that diet was playing a part in my acne, because once I was off Accutane for the second time, the acne was coming back. And I think I realized it when, because I work out, I started working out more, so I would take whey protein, and certain dairy products like yogurt have some protein in them, so I put protein in my protein shakes, and I was already off Accutane like about a month in. So I did a 2 tablespoons of non-fat yogurt, mixed it in. Next day I got 2 pimples. I was like, okay, that's weird, maybe dairy is causing it. And then there was more times where I felt the same thing. Like, I remember I ate pizza for 2 days straight for my job, and behold, I got 2 more pimples. And then I remember I cooked dinner for me and my girlfriend at my house, and I used cheese, mashed potatoes, so I used butter, milk, anything you could possibly think of with cake. The next day I got not a cyst, but a big pimple on my right cheek. So I was thinking, all this is kind of leading me to believe that dairy is the problem. So I cut off dairy, right? I cut off dairy. And I saw that I was still getting pimples right around my mouth area, like little whiteheads. And I was like, okay, why am I still getting this? But then I saw that I looked up causes of acne that people tend to have. And some people have said sugar, oil, high-fat foods, and soy. The thing that really bothered me was, it turns out with soy, that's the one product that was making me break out around my mouth area. Because before this, I thought soy was no problem. Like, I would eat certain breads with soy. I would eat if it had soy, I wouldn't care. But then I thought about it, and I thought, this is actually causing me to break out because I bought this protein cereal that has 10 grams of protein, soy protein per serving, and I was eating that almost every day. And then I thought, it's so obvious, it's right there. I cut that out. I cut out dairy, and I've been really, honestly, hard on myself because I have not eaten any dairy in a long time. I've stayed away from soy. Soy is a little bit hard because you always have to read the ingredients on every little thing, and if it says contains soy, I don't mess with it. The only thing of soy I do use is cooking spray, because I found that a minimal amount doesn't tend to break me out as much as if I eat something with soy sauce or something with teriyaki sauce, anything with Asian food as well, which kind of sucks because I love Asian food, and I know I have to stay away from that now, and it honestly really sucks. But when you look at yourself and you kind of tell yourself, you know what, I'm done having pimples, I'm done not being careful with my body, with my face, you kind of just you don't care. You just say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get rid of my acne. And that's what I did. I know it sounds hard because when I thought about the idea of giving up ice cream, pizza, anything involved with dairy, I thought like, I could not do this. I cannot do this. But then once you have it in your brain, once you're thinking like, you know what, I've had acne so many years of my life that I'm ready to get rid of it. Seeing other people with flawless skin and you're like, I want that. I am tired of feeling this painful bump on my face. I'm tired of seeing this nasty whitehead on my face. Once you're to that point, you will see what I'm talking about. Now, I know what you're gonna say, some people. You're gonna tell me, hey, I eat cheese, I eat milk, I eat pizza, I eat all this stuff every day and I never break out. Okay, well to that I say, you are one lucky SOB, and I really wish I was you, because that's not the case for a lot of us. A lot of us, I might even look at pizza and I might break out already. But with you, it's like you can gobble and it won't even do anything to you. But it all depends on the person, It really depends on the person. Like with me, what might break me out might not break you out. And what breaks you out might not break me out. And so it's all, acne is like a very complicated issue. Sometimes it's with hormone imbalances, sometimes it's with diet, sometimes it's with a bad skincare routine. It really sucks that you have to find it out on your own, but once you do, it's like, I found the cure. So I encouraged all of you highly to go out there, try all these experiments, take out dairy, take out soy, take out high-fat foods, take out oils, take out anything you need to, sugars, processed food. Try going organic, who knows? But basically try taking out anything that you feel causes a pimple every time you eat something. So it's like if you see a pimple after you ate something, you're like, oh, maybe I should take that out. So, to leave it on a good note, guys, I want to everyone out there know, if you're dealing with acne, don't think that this is like your life. Think of it as just an obstacle you have to get over. Change your diet, change things that you've done. Don't just accept the fact that you're gonna have acne. Just think about it as a way to combat it, because there is something out there for everyone. So I would suggest getting rid of dairy for a week or two, and seeing how that works. If that doesn't work, try getting rid of dairy and then add soy to that list. If that doesn't work, try oils from your diet. Try taking out high-fat foods from your diet. Try certain things, because other people are different. High sugar foods tend to break people out. Chocolate tends to break people out. Anything like that, just try getting it rid of from your body or your diet, and you might see some results very soon. I think 2 people that also helped me out with changing my diet and seeing results were 3 people actually, Brian Turner, and these 2 twins. They're called Nina and Randa. They're all vegans right now, actually. Brian actually he recently became a vegan because he decided he wanted to make the change from going from eating meat and all this processed food to just going completely plant-based and seeing how his body reacted, and honestly his face is doing really well. Nina and Randa are also 2 vegans. They have been vegans, I think, their whole lives because their mom has had this condition where they were not able to eat certain foods, I believe, so they've just always grown up vegan. And they had terrible acne, and they went to go see Dr. McDougall, and he told them about a high-fat diet, so you have to get rid of that. And then, lo and behold, their acne became better, and it basically went away. They had to get rid of peanut butter, high-fat foods like hummus, oil-based, soy, stuff like that they had to get rid of. But if it means no acne, sometimes you kind of don't care. I just want to say a quick shout out to those 3 people. You guys really helped me out with finding my own skincare routine. You guys really helped me out with finding out what works for me, and you should definitely go check them out as well. I just want to say good luck to everyone out there. We'll be back very soon with the Bernie Sanders comedy skit, and I hope you guys all really enjoy it. Thanks. Bye. So then I basically went about 2 years or a year thinking like, oh, okay, dairy's not affecting me whatsoever. But then I think once I went on the second time on Accutane and I got off it, I realized, you know what, because it did come back, acne was still coming back, and I thought, you know what, Accutane is kind of like a short-term cure for your acne. It's not really long-term. And once I found that out, I knew I had to find out a way to cure my acne or minimize the acne for a long time. So basically what I did is that there is this guy called Brian Turner. He's a bodybuilding heavy lifter. He was on Accutane for about 2 years. I know, it's a long time. Stop. he was on Accutane for about 2 years, and he basically talked about how milk, dairy, whey were basically causing him to have these humongous breakouts. Oh my god. They were causing him to have these humongous breakouts, and basically what happened was that even his dermatologist told him, hey, maybe it is something in your diet, because I think for the first 6 months, Accutane wasn't even helping him because he was consuming so much dairy, so much milk, so much cheese, all this yogurt, because he was a bodybuilder, so he had to keep all his calories up. And then eventually, when they saw that it wasn't even helping him at all, they said, you know what, maybe you should lay off the dairy for a bit. And once he did, it started to work. And then when he was off Accutane, he decided to go full vegan because he saw the dairy wasn't